Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a minute, you know. It's been a solid minute. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an explanation to why I have been AFK for like so many months, you know. I don't even know how long I've technically been away from making videos. I'll give you guys a quick explanation first of all, but before I start that, I just want to give a quick shout out to Kicksplore. Give a quick shout out to Kicksplore, Kick75, and also Josh Salvador. You know, these three guys have been making content all year long, and you know, they've been killing the game. And yeah, just congratulations guys, love your work, keep it up, you know, and hopefully I can start creating more content now. So if you did not know, this year was my first year of university. First year. I did a certificate 4 in screen and media. So pretty much I was taking content creation to another level in a way. So we primarily worked in a TV studio, learned camera operation, white balancing, you know, a bit of lighting setup and so on. We also did a bit of editing, like special effects sort of stuff, and also you know, cutting stuff, which I'm used to for YouTube videos, but also it furthered my knowledge with shortcuts and all that sort of stuff. So I went to university and I remember at the start of the year I was like, this is going to be a good year, we're going to be making content as much as possible, but then I kind of just, you know, stopped making content, and I thought I'd give a bit of an explanation why. I was at university and it was a lot for me because I went from not doing much last year, pretty much a gap year besides my Euro trip, to, you know, 4 days a week, fully hectic. I wasn't earning any money at all. I was earning I think maybe a quarter of what I was earning. I had to pay university bills and all that. I just couldn't afford to do anything, especially buy sneakers. I wanted to buy sneakers all year. There's so many that I wanted to buy, but you know, throughout the year I've learned a lot and I just haven't had the time or money to really be focusing on sneaker collections. I've actually toned it down a lot from what it used to be to what it is now. So yeah, what I learned pretty much at university is honestly, materialistic things don't matter that much. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go in this year, be hype beast. Nah. None of that really matters. At the end of the day, I went from at the start of the year going spending a lot of money on sneakers and hype beast things like Supreme, and it slowly went from up here to bang, which was really interesting. I didn't expect it to turn out that way. I'm also making this video now because, you know, my last class was on Thursday. I handed in my last assignment and then I was like, Benito! Yeah, which I was like, big yes. It's a bit weird being back in front of the camera, I'm not gonna lie. I have missed it though, I have missed creating this content. Yeah, so back to why I haven't been making the content. So with my schedule just being really packed, I'd be going to university Mondays and Tuesdays and I'd be spending all day in class, either sleeping or just would be doing stuff, and then Wednesdays I'd only have a couple hours off in the morning, which only lasted half the year before I got an internship, and then in the afternoons I would have work. Then Thursdays I'd have morning classes, which were crazy. There were ideas classes and they really didn't interest me that much. On one hand, on the other hand, it did interest me. And yeah, then work in the afternoon, and then Friday mornings I'd be having my editing class, and then Friday afternoons I'd be working. So my schedule was jam-packed. I know it's not full-time work, but you know, it felt really full-time. And then by the time the weekend came, I just didn't want to, not that I didn't want to, it's just at the start I was just really tired, and then by the middle of the year, me and my friends, all my uni friends, we all became really close, we became really close, and we just started going out a lot more, going out on the weekends, going away for the week, going out on weekends and going away for weekends. Like a couple of my trips, like the thumbnail of this video, that was from our trip to Lorne. Like, I had an amazing time, created amazing memories, and yeah, like sorry. Yeah, my schedule just became really hectic, and I wanted to make YouTube videos, but at the same time, just the whole social media scene really started to like expand, and there was lots of social toxicity, I think that's the word. And like people just, they weren't in their right mind. People these days with social media, they just expect things. Like there's this whole influencer thing, like with Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everything like that. And it was kind of just doing my head in, because like I don't really not justify, but like I don't really consider myself an influencer. I don't try to influence people. Like, I will give you guys my thoughts and opinions on certain things, like if it's music, if it's shoes, if it's just training in general. I'll give you my thoughts on it, but I'm not out here trying to be like, it's my way or the highway, you know? Like, if you don't listen to me about how this works, like, you're wrong, you know? Like, what you're gonna do about it? My idea is the best. It is right. People should be paying me in brand advertisements, because what I say goes, you know? Like, I'm not really about that sort of thing. Like, I'm more about the content side. Like, I enjoy editing. I enjoy creating. I want to be able to create a story. I'm not the best at the moment at creating stories, but that's something that I do want to, like, continue on with. Like, especially next year. I've got my interview next Friday, and, you know, gonna hopefully get in. That's my goal, like, for future, to become a post-production sort of person, or not person, become a post-production editor, be able to edit videos like this, but like not for myself. Like, it's a bit weird, like, making content for myself and then editing, like, for myself, I guess, in a way. Excuse me. But, you know, oh, that's the phone. Anyways, yeah, it's a bit weird editing for myself, but, you know, I get it done because, you know, at the end of the day, I am trying to get my work out there for content. Like, this is all really practice. That's what YouTube is for me. It is practice in editing. It is practice in being more social and engaging in an environment. Also, a lot about discussion, like, whatever you guys think, like, when you comment on a video saying, just asking for opinions, or just creating this sort of discussion, kind of like on Reddit, how people always talk about stuff. Yeah, and just because of the whole social influencer thing, I just kind of felt like empty inside. I just didn't really have the motivation to create content anymore because, like, of all the thing, and also always creating content during the week, during uni. I was just, my brain was fried, you know, like, it just couldn't handle it, and at one point I was like, fuck it, I quit. Like, I know it sounds bad, I was just like, I don't want to create content anymore, not content, but like YouTube videos anymore, because, you know, YouTube videos, but, you know, I've kind of missed it now. Like, I've missed talking to the camera, you know, and creating content. So I will be trying to make more content, and not just these sit down videos. I don't 100% know if I will be creating sneaker content. I will try as much as possible to create sneaker content. If I can find sneakers that people are willing to let me show off, I will happily show them off and talk about it, give my opinion, hear your guys' opinion. But, you know, I'm going to be, like, creating content, especially what's got to do with my life, because I have got some big plans for next year, and I've got the goals, and I really want to work towards making those goals reality. So I'm going to be doing that. I'll be taking you guys along for the opportunity for the experience, because that's what my year's really been about. It's been about creating experiences. So I don't know what I'm actually gonna call this YouTube video, I guess. But, you know, I'll probably call it something Why I Quit YouTube or something like that, you know. Something catchy like that. Clickbait, Why I Quit YouTube, you know. Back at it again. But I will give you guys a full university rundown video probably within the next month. I'll give you my experiences, what actually I did this year. I'll show some of the clips I've worked on, some of the shots I've worked on, some of the projects I've actually worked on. That'll be really sick to see. I hope you guys well. If you're new, please like and subscribe. You know, big things are coming. Next weekend we're going to Underrated. They moved stores, so, you know, shout out to them. They've done so much work this year. Like, they've probably had the most growth? No. They've had a fair bit of growth. They've had a fair bit of growth as a store, you know. I think they're about to change for the 3rd time. So first in Camberwell, second in High Point. I never ended up going to the High Point store because High Point's pretty far and, you know, I just never had the time to. But they will be opening their 3rd store soon, and, you know, we'll go and check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, do all that good stuff. You know, it's been your boy, Ben YG. Yeah, I will probably be changing the name of something. Probably not the channel because, you know, Ben YG. But, you know, my new thing is gonna be called. I think I'm gonna call it No Views Media. That sounds sick, you know. Okay. From everyone at No Views Media, peace the fuck out.